So you've been approved for Medicaid long-term care services. Congratulations. Now what happens? Very common question that if you're one of our clients, we should have already explained this to you. And if you are not one of our clients, hopefully you'll find this video very, very useful. So there's, as you know, may already know, a lot of work goes into getting someone off the wait list and repositioning their assets in a legal and ethical way so that they're financially eligible for Medicaid to help pay for home care, ALF care, or nursing home care. But what happens is after you get an approval from the Department of Children and Families, the next step is going to be to enroll in a managed care organization. So the state of Florida doesn't directly provide Medicaid services. They have contracts with different managed care organizations, or MCOs. A lot of these are big names that you've already heard of. Humana, United, Sunshine Health, FCC, Simply Health, right? Every county in Florida is assigned to 3, 4, or 5 different managed care organizations, and you will have to enroll in one. If you're one of our clients, we send you the phone number to call. We send you an online account that you can set up, and you can pick whichever plan you want. Now, they all have to offer the same basic services, meaning they all have to pay for some home health care, they all have to pay for a participating ALF, and they all have to pay for nursing home care. And what they're going to try to do is entice you through, one of them will have the cell phone benefit, and the other one will have, a better acupuncture benefit or things like that. So you'll decide, a few things will go into which managed care organization you decide to enroll with. The first is, if you are in an assisted living facility that accepts Medicaid, they may only have a contract with 1 or 2 different managed care organizations. So for example, they may say, we have a contract with FCC and Humana, but FCC pays us a little bit better. So in that situation, if you're in an ALF, why wouldn't you choose FCC? So a little more money can be paid to the facility, that makes them happier, and that's terrific. If you have a home care agency, similar, if you're not in an ALF, but you're receiving care at home, you may be already working with a home care agency. And if you're not, I'm happy to introduce you to one who also has a contract with 1 or more Medicaid managed care organizations. So if you love your home care agency and they already accept Medicaid and you want to continue receiving care, but now Medicaid will cover the some or all of the home health care, then you're of course going to want to go with the home care, the managed care organization that already has a contract with the agency that you're working with. That will dictate that decision. Otherwise, what happens is, for example, if you're receiving home care, most of my clients are looking for home care, although certainly we work with many, many people who are in nursing homes and ALF facilities. But for those who want home care, and you don't have a preferred home care agency, I'm essentially agnostic as to which managed care organization you enroll with, because I would say they're all equally good and bad depending on the user's experience. Meaning I have people who love Humana, I have people who hate Humana. Same thing with Sunshine Health, same thing with Simply Health, same thing with FCC, right? Because what happens is when you've been approved for Medicaid and you enroll in a plan and you're looking for home health care, the managed care organization that you enroll with will send one of their representatives, caseworker, out to your home to determine how many home care hours they think you need. Now, sometimes they approve everything you want, or they come very close to it, and other times they provide a woefully inadequate number of hours. And if you fall into that category, if you don't like what they approve, there is an appeals process that if you're interested in, we can be engaged to assist you with that. Because what happens is we have the burden of proving that what they approved was inadequate, and we have to bring medical evidence and testimony, and it's a little mini court process, essentially. It's over the phone. It's not as, it's not like something you see on TV, but it's a little bit of minor litigation involved, and so we can assist with that if needed. So that's what you say. If you're in a nursing facility, you'll ask the nursing facility which one they prefer, because again, in a nursing home, Medicaid pays for everything except for your income, right? Your income goes to the nursing home except $160. Whatever managed care organization you're with is going to pay the difference. There's really no difference there. If you're in ALF, You're going to ask them which Medicaid managed care organization they have a contract with and what they prefer. And if you're at home, it doesn't really matter unless you're already with an agency that takes Medicaid. And again, if you're interested in an introduction to, I work with a lot of qualified, really terrific agencies that will accept Medicaid. So while you're waiting for Medicaid, you might want to be with an agency that can provide you a seamless transition, right? You might be privately paying while we're working hard to reduce the time you spend on the wait list and get you enrolled. And then once you're enrolled, however many hours you've been approved, you can stick with the same agency, which can provide a nice continuity of care for you or your loved one. So that's what to expect after you've been approved for Medicaid. It's dealing with these managed care organizations, and we're here to help with that process as well. If you're interested in learning more about Medicaid planning anywhere in the state of Florida, or estate planning, or probate, we're happy to help. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share it, and help me get good information out to all Floridians. Thank you for watching.